I wanted to share a guided meditation with you that hopefully you can take away and make your own. And this was inspired by an interaction I had with a very lovely soul this morning. This young lady who has such a very gentle, sweet spirit. And sometimes those with the gentlest of spirits and the healers of the world, the people that love humanity and love others. Sometimes being in this world can be a little trying at times on their sweethearts. And this is just a meditation. I'm not for sure how long it will go, probably not very long, 15-20 minutes at max. And what I would suggest is finding a spot where you can get comfortable at, laying down, reclining, someplace you won't be disturbed for 15-20 minutes. If you can hear the music in the background, that's off of YouTube and it is by Calmwell. And Calmwell has many videos, relaxation music, some to help you sleep. And I find that they have a very gentle, rhythmic music, I guess. I don't know how to, I'm not a musician, so I don't have all those terms for it. So yeah, and my other suggestion is as I'm leading this guided imagery and meditation, that if you are not a visual person, interpret it as imagining, using your imagination and also maybe the feeling of what a certain thing would be, if that makes sense, because not everybody is very visual and sometimes they get caught up in trying to make that happen, and it doesn't really happen that way for most of us. Some of us, whenever we're visualizing, it's just part of an imagination or a feeling of that, like the color green. Maybe you can't visualize green, but maybe you have an emotion or a feeling towards that color. And heck, there's people that are colorblind, so they have a whole different association with trying to connect to colors. So please allow your imagination and your emotional response to lead you in the way, and don't get caught up in trying to make it happen in a certain way. Some people are very visual and others are not. We're all just different, and how our mind works and how we create and how we connect. So allow it to be whatever you need to be. I hope that's helpful. So as you get comfortable in your place, I want you to begin just breathing in. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're breathing in, imagine your favorite color is coming in on the air with the in-breath. And it's coming in and swirling around all the way through your body, flowing down through. When you release. Whatever your favorite color is, or a color you associate with calmness, and you're just using your imagination that it is flowing in with the breath and going all the way through the body, down through the back, the shoulders, down through the front. It's just flowing all the way down through your body, down through the tips of your toes. And taking another nice, really deep breath in, and allowing the breath and the color to just go deeper and deeper, taking a deeper breath and holding it for as long as you can, down into the belly, and then you're just releasing. Taking another nice, really deep breath in and allowing it to go all the way down through the tips of your toes, out through your hands. And just allowing the breath to become more rhythmic and allowing it to just be. And as you imagine that color flowing through your body, whether you can visualize it or just feel it, imagine that it's coming in and it's going through all of the brain tissue and the synapses and the neurotransmitters, and it's just calming that brain, calming that amygdala, just calming. And then with the next breath, you just imagine that that color is continuing to bathe your brain and also your eyes, all around your eyes, all through the optic nerves, all the way back to the back part of the brain where the brain interprets what you are seeing. Just allowing that color to just bathe it, just bathe and calm and relax. And any healing that may need to happen, allow that to be. And taking another nice deep breath in, just imagining that color is going through all your sinuses and through your bones and your skin and your ears, your teeth, your mouth, around your neck. And then another breath, and we're going to bring it on down through the shoulders, the upper back, and the front of the chest area. Breathing it in and allowing it to flow, and it's going through the bones and the tissue, even the blood and the muscles, and the upper organs, your thyroid, your thymus, and allowing it to flow. I'm going to take another nice deep breath in, and it's going to go to the mid back and the mid chest area, and it's flowing down the arms as well. Breathing it in, allowing it to flow. And the breath and that color is flowing in to all the tissues and the organs and the muscles and the blood and the bones and the heart and the lungs and the upper digestive system. And as you're doing the breath, it's also going down the spinal column, down through the occiput in the back, and down through that spinal fluid. Just imagine it's flowing. Even if you can't see it, you're just imagining it's happening. That spinal fluid that sends out all the messages to all the nerves in your body. All the nerves are connected into your spinal column. Taking another breath in with the color. And you're going to go down to the lower abdomen and the lower back, the mid back. And again, flowing down the rest of that spinal column, down through your hands and your fingers. Bathing in all the intestines and the colon and the liver and the kidneys, and just bringing healing and peace and calming to all the organs, the tissues, the blood, the bones, and down through that spinal column and that spinal fluid, on down through the lower part of that spinal column, sending out the messages through that spinal fluid to all the nerve endings that everything is calm and safe. Taking another nice deep breath in, we're going to go all the way down through the pelvic area, the hips, the sacrum, the buttocks, all those areas, the sexual organs, the lower intestines, the hips, the bones that connect it all, and the very bottom of the spinal column. But just letting it flow, sending out the message of peace and calm with that beautiful color in the breath. Taking some rest breaths in between and just sitting with that, flowing from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your tailbone, the hip area, and feeling it all the way down through your arms and your hands, and just allowing it to flow out, just allow it. We're going to take another nice deep breath in and start going down the legs, starting with the thighs. Taking a nice deep breath in and seeing it flowing on down through all the areas where it's been, and now it's going to go down through the thighs. That beautiful color, that cleansing breath, down through all of the muscles around the thighs, the muscles, the tendons, the blood, the bone, the thigh bones, going on down through the knees. And stopping at that knee area. And then when you take another nice deep breath in, that color, that breath is going to go through all of the anatomical parts of the knee, the front, the back, all of the tissues, the cartilage, the bones, the blood, the tendons. And we're going to go on down through the lower legs, down through the shins and the calf muscles. On the next breath, you're just pushing that energy, allowing it to flow on down through the shins and the calves. All of the muscles, the tendons, the bones, the blood, the energy flowing. Now we're going to go down through the ankles, and we're going to just focus on the ankle. Taking a nice deep breath in and allowing that energy to just flow on down through the ankles, all the ankle bones, all those tendons and cartilage and blood and bones. Bringing peace and healing to that area. Now you're going to go on down just through your feet, the top of your feet, your toes, the bottom of your toes, your heel, and all of that energy is going to flow out the bottom of your foot. And just imagine it. If you can't visualize it, imagine it. Just allow it to happen. Getting a nice deep breath in and allowing it to go all the way down to the foot. And allowing it to flow out. And just flow out. And the toes and the feet are feeling relaxed and healing all the tissues and the cartilage and all those little bones and all those connections. As the energy is flowing out the bottom of your feet, you're also starting to visualize it coming around your body as if you're in an egg shaped, oval shaped little bubble. And it's just flowing, and any tension or any energy that doesn't feel good is just flowing out, dissipating out into the universe or down through your feet out into Mother Earth. Just allow that to be. And just allow it to flow for just a few moments. Just being calm and relaxed. And invite whatever guidance that you believe in to come into this space and be with you, and whatever belief system that is connected with you. And just be with it. Just notice any senses you may get. And maybe just putting a hand over your heart area. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And just stay in this space. I'm going to be quiet for a moment or two. Now I'm going to bring you back out, back into the room. So I want you to start feeling your feet, maybe wiggle your toes, move your hands, maybe stretch a little bit, move a little bit. Open your eyes, look around, bring yourself back into the room. And maybe jot down any sensations, any feelings, any thoughts, any messages you feel you might have gotten down for yourself. And I hope this is helpful to you and something you can utilize in your day-to-day life. This one was a little bit longer than I normally do, but sometimes we need some time to just really get into it. So take good care of yourselves. Know that you are loved, and I send you many blessings of joy and peaceful times. And yeah, take good care.